Alright, back in the magic mage times. Then you'll collect all the silver coins in my domain. Now you must race. Oh wait, no. But that's where we're going. To a medieval palace thing? No, we're in the Forsaken Outpost. Genius. Oh boy, what a waste of a scourge. I like wasting my mana. It is not cost effective, but I guess I don't wanna say that I admit I'm wrong. Oh, that means we're gonna do the secret also. Oh, isn't that just fantastic balls? Oh yes. Oh, can't wait. To see the awesome cave and the awesome blaze of the fucking editor. They're so fucking good. They're magic and they're major. Don't worry if you don't really care, it just keeps going and going. More laser juice for my laser people. Laser fans. Lasers are the future. It's all lasers. Laser chess. Laser tennis. Laser baccarat. Laser backman, of course. Can't forget that. And laser elephant polo. The most pointless laser game of all time. From Lasertech. Lasertech Industries. Laser Liability Company. Bet you didn't know why it's like named someone my leg, because it's the LLC! Alright. Shot. Yeah, shot put. It's magic shot put, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's... Okay, that was a good triple kill. These blasted centipedes. Slaughter things. Again, can't tell by looking at them just if they fire or not. I mean, you can. But in all this dark atmosphere, perhaps I can't. I do like a dark and gritty kind of style, but when I can't see, it's too dark. Conversely, the game is bright and cheerful, you know, it give me diabetes, so you really have to moderate your media intake. Taking it in the sights. Wow, his height sprite hitting the ceiling. And he fits anyway. Oh, hey, this is the highest armor class I've had in a hot minute. Maybe if I saved those dragon skin bracers. That could have been advantageous. The thing is, really, I'm not saving items for things beyond hooks. That could be problemos. There we go, I got the O. Put the O and the A together and you get some sort of Green Lantern hub. Since I'm getting hit by a bunch of green projectiles, I'm going to take that as being true. Yes. That is why we call that one arc Chrono Trigger. Haha. Chrono Cross. Yeah! I'm going to tell you about that Chrono Cross. It's back, yo! Yeah! You know what? A country bumpkin RPG sounds just so it's not really gonna happen. I mean, it probably did happen. Although I don't know where all the Game Maker games are stored, or like Games Factory, or Click, whatever the fuck. Or, you know, there's a bunch of like custom there's a custom text parser games, and I used to remember where they were all stored, but now I don't. But I feel like there's an opportunity for something like that. I think I'm just going to go out on a limb and say I'm not going to be doing stuff like that for this channel. And there's a couple of reasons. One is, haha, you die a lot, but no, it just has to do with if you don't really have a walkthrough, especially for this custom stuff, it's going to be a lot of trial and error, not just to get it to work in a sort of 100% way, but to also recreate that when you have a number of RPG going on, as well as, you know, timing and text and stuff. So that's probably why why that stuff is as obscure as it is, at least in terms of YouTube, because people have to actually, you know, make it work. Perhaps if we all adopted the LucasArts style instead. And actually, I think some have. But it's not like you would know without trying it first. We're all game shy about point and clicks. Spoken behind doors, the click of adventure speaks to us pointedly with our index fingers. Only the Forsaken shall hang at this outpost. Are you a skeleton zombie mage by any chance? Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Those are the best kind. Is there anything better? Is there anything more, like, awesome than an evil villain lich for a medieval setting? It's always the ultimatum of the evil limb and the brilliance of the lich. Look how codified the lich is, in a sense. For a while, it kind of wasn't. I also don't like you guys. You're getting scorched. Did you try to reflect my scorch? How dare you? My scorch cannot be reflected upon. You can only refract the scorch. Actually, why don't we... Okay, yeah, someone modify the enemies and be like, okay, these don't reflect, they refract, so... They do, like... They don't come back, but they just go behind them like halves or some shit. I guess you couldn't really do that unless you had a light-based game. It was laser mirror master game things. What about those yeah, that's the other thing, like, you know, I think I have a minimal involvement with, like, the Superplex guys, and it's just, well, I can't really do LPs of that. It's just something you kind of do in your spare time. I mean, I don't see that kind of game as the one that requires like more of a fandom. It's just like a fandom in the sense of, wow, look at this cool character, and what you're playing is a puzzle-like game, you know, where lore hardly matters. I feel like the gamiest games are puzzles, or strategies and stuff, and the least gamiest games are, well, someone's art project, I guess. However, they can be at both ends of the casual spectrum, so that's an interesting thought for you. So really the way to be hardcore is to have both logic and emotion, science and art, working together to create the ultimate experience, you know. That's something people don't really say when they're doing a competition, is how not scientific yet artistic it can be. It's the same when someone's like going to a gym and be like, yeah, I'm not here for health, I'm here for aesthetic. And when you're trying to make yourself a part of art, it automatically can go outside the bounds of health. I just want to say now, this is why art works best when it's fictional, as opposed to you just being like tattoos, a bunch of piercings. I mean, you can do that. I'm just saying, you want to get a deal look is risky. Like it or not, eventually, unless you just don't have that many desires or like that sort of thing. Like, do people really suffer for their art? Like, you've heard of the starving artists. How about the suffering artists? Like, I am going to torture myself because art, you know. A truly mad artist. Gonna torture artists today. Tell them how much they cannot compete with the artificial yeah, they can, actually. It's pretty simple. But at the same time, it's like, if an artist is selling based on what is not artificial, I mean, it's artificial, but you know what I mean. The thing about being artificial is it has to be made by somebody. So having an AI do that is kind of like a second level of artificial, which can't really happen without some level of intent behind it, which it doesn't have. Which is why I think AI art is pretty much a different concept, unless you actually make intelligence, in which case, what makes you think it wants to care about what you're telling it? You know, I never see us living in a place where we have Skynet, but I do do believe we're going to have living in a robot revolution, you know. That's always a good sci-fi concept, because it just begs the question of why do you think what you want out of technology is going to just work out for you? You don't even need like a you don't need like a cyberpunk post-apocalyptic, you know, abysmal setting where everything sucks setting for that to be true. It could be the most optimistic place where you're just like, cool, I made these robots to solve everything, and then no. You don't realize the bad things you've set upon. Perhaps uninstinctively, subconsciously. The uninstinct conscious. The unstinct. This is my unstinct! There we go. Not even surprised by having a random centaur anymore. We got a random bat guy though. Random bat guy. Going up. This place with the serpents are stuck. The serpents are stuck. There you go. Oh, well, I'm already full of lightning, so that book is not gonna go into my warehouse. How about this button? Oh, it's you again. What a surprise. That's the kind of shit that would make me want to use the banishment device. But I found that the best use for a banishment device is if you're just in a tight corridor. This thing just won't get out of your way, you know. Too risky. However, I don't know, like, can you use a banishment device while they're trying to reflect you? Like, do you get, like, does it become an impromptu chaos device in that case? That'd be kind of interesting thing to try. If only we knew the ins and outs of the Hexen scripts. Why does it feel a bit seizure-y here? Is it really the torchlight making things go wacky? Oh wait, no, it's just the pixelation. Yeah. Speaking of, I thought my eyes were going bad today, but it just turned out the light really was just doing the slightest flickering. It was very slight. I could hardly notice it. It's not the only light to do that too, but it just made me think, uh-oh, do I have to go see an eye doctor? When it's just like, no, that bulb was just doing weird things. And then I looked at it, and there's like a whole crack in the bulb, and yet somehow it was technically functioning without going bad, but I don't know. I'm good for bulb replacement, though. You know how many game volts it takes? Just me. I'm a tall dude, but I can do it. It's like, I just use LED bulbs now. I don't need any other kind of bulb at this point. I feel like it's weird how we didn't just use LED as a bulb already. That just seems like it makes sense to just do that now. When we've had LEDs since at least a long-ass time. Hey, at least we're not using those weird halogen bulbs now, because those things get hot. And then there's the one in between, which I'm forgetting. It's the kind that made them all swirly. Used to have those. And the LED bulbs for me, it's just like, oh wait, this is like 10 times better because of the bulb again. If there's a new type of bulb past LED, I mean, I'm thinking maybe there is. That's some testing, and I don't know about it yet, but yeah. But what about the regular-ass light bulbs? I don't know. Those regular-ass bulbs. Flute shot. Shot with my flute. Ocarina shot. Shot with my arca. And if you play it on purpose, it's an ocarina. Thank you. What is a Jabba in this crazy world? Nothing really, but it's gonna eat that boomerang just in case you need it. You never know when you need a boomerang inside someone's fish body. Oh yeah. Fish body. Oh, like it feels like I'm going to the effluvium already, but I'm not quite there. I am not quite there. Let's see, get the scorched. Oh, nice. That was a good scorch. Effective scourging. 10 out of 10. Aha! Get some AC/DC. Rolling Thunder, you know. Isn't that also a Pokemon move name? Just what he used. Pokemon used Rolling Thunder. I'm like, yeah. Why not? Call him AC/DC. What's with the Zigzagoon or whatever in Sword and Shields? It's like, yes, now it is Kiss. Like, I get we're making everything like the UK, but it's just like, somehow I don't think a Pokemon would naturally look like something even made up recently. Then again, though, you have Pokemon based on like garbage bags and ice cream, so I guess it's just yokai logic. So whatever. You never mind it being naturally occurring. Just play the game. Say nothing of Porygon. Like, that's supposed to come treated as it was artificial, and it's just like, nah, it's just part of the game. You think I can... Oh, the Blood Scourge is still working, as long as it doesn't land anywhere. Okay. So maybe open spaces are pretty good for this. Isn't that crazy go nuts-a-balls? Crazy go nuts-a-balls. Crazy go nuts-a-balls. Is dead air the death of all air? No. Alright, collecting all those things. I'm full up, baby. And once again, as a reminder, get all your pieces in this bonus level. And if you don't, well, I mean, you can get them in the last hub. But really, you're better off getting all those things done when you start Hub 3. Let's get out of this forsaken place. For once and for all time. Ooka ooka. Alright, brother. But you're not getting a 201% without my help. Damn. I don't know why I think I should be voicing Morgan Freeman. Oh wait, no, it is that. Because it's a good idea. We shall save again in front of the blood portal. Some say when you bleed, it forms a portal to another universe inside yourself. The Bloodiverse! So, anyone want to follow me on Bloodiverse?